Whoa! Testing 1 2 3. Testing 1 2 3. Can you hear me? Let there be light. Let's turn some lights on. What do we think of that game? What do we think of that halftime? I'm able to have a little bit of free time this like a DJ right now. Able to have a little bit of free time because of wife and son doing a little bit of a haircut at the local barber. And so I'm able to actually sit down, get into the game, watch it, get my thoughts, and entertaining match of football, proper game of football, proper English game, halftime. So Pascal seems off, right? Can we say that? Pascal seems off. There's some miscommunication with marking the striker. The ref is having an absolute joke. He's having a joke. I mean, is this guy real? He's giving out yellow cards like, I don't know, candy on Halloween. I just don't understand what he missed a penalty early, then finally does give a absolute blatant penalty, and Boro slots that away. We'll get to the goals, but we are lethal going forward. Absolutely. I think that is clear. Dan James is doing the little things, and that's what led to his goal. Somerville is continuing his form. Love the sharing of wealth that seems to be happening in the final third. Archie Gray. He is so back the truck up for this young lad. Try to secure him for one more year at least, because he will be picked off by somebody. But he is having an incredible game. I'm convinced he can do a job in the midfield. I think transitioning in season is difficult without some time and some practice. But I mean, just like, I don't know if you put Spence in at this point. Archie Gray is getting forward. He's looking dangerous. He's getting in. He's getting in the head, I think, of his opponents. He's incredible. I would absolutely see whatever it would take to try to secure him. And he's still 17, so you can get him for his 18th year. If for whatever reason we do stay down in the championship, I just would really and seriously look at investing and backing up the truck for Archie Gray and making sure that he is part of this squad moving forward. Obviously, if we do get up, he's definitely going to be a part of the squad, maybe for a couple of years. But if there's any way we can get him for another year, just do whatever it takes in January to sign this kid. Meslier, what are you? What are you doing? I think the first goal was his mistake. There was some mistakes that happened earlier. I am probably one or two more games away from saying, Mez, we need to take a seat. You need to take a seat. You need to sit this one out. Maybe you can make an argument for that for congestion. Wild half of football, says Kenneth. Absolutely. Wild half. You know what? A little bit of an advert for championship football, but you know what? We were architects of our own downfall in both those goals. They do seem to be getting in pockets of space if we turn the ball over in midfield. The game is won in midfield, and that's where it is probably a little bit too tight for me. I think Daniel Farka does need to shore up midfield a little bit going into the second half. Subs are going to be key. Who do you bring on? I'm interested in hearing from you. There's 5 of you. Smash the like. This will kick on the algorithm. And then the biggest thing for me, but beyond the subs, is I think there is a blueprint to beat Leeds if you can do it. And that is to press us and then S-house a goal, as they did. Press us into a mistake, S-house a goal. They were able to get 2 now from a corner. And then, probably hold on. That is the way to get a result from Leeds United. Now, Boro feels like they're in this. They'll probably be very up for it in the second half. But when is Boro going to press? That is the question, I think, Boro has to be very, because you can't, unless you're Marcelo Bielsa's side that's just been running until they throw up all summer and they just have legs for days, which is Burrow's side doesn't. But what times that they will press us, I think what their triggers will be is what Carrick will be looking at in this halftime. So, oh my God, James, the ref is having an absolute joke. I mean, the Ruter foul was no way a yellow. They were just running, and they fell down. Dan James on a yellow. Yeah, I mean the I would bring Willie on. I think you bring Willie on in the 70th minute, no matter what. He must be doing something in practice because he is coming on regularly at minute 70, no matter what. No matter if Dan James scored like a goal 5 minutes ago, it seems like Nanto is coming on. So he must be at least probably asking questions in the practice sessions with Daniel Farka. So I think Nanto is, we're going to see Nanto. I don't think really Spence warrants right now a substitution. Maybe in the later stages of the game, hopefully when points are secured. But it's going to be hard to put Spence on at this moment in time unless you're really convinced at his defensive capabilities. If he feels, I feel like he's going to want to, if for whatever reason they do level, he will go super attacking. So he will put Bamford and probably Anthony on at the same time and take off a midfielder and have like a 3-1-3-3 in attacking, and go for all the points. So it'll be interesting to see how he sets up in the second, how Farka sets up in the second half, what the tactics are. Is there somebody in particularly, like there's a little bit of rumors I'm seeing on Twitter that maybe bring Cooper on. I mean, Pascal is having such a, I guess he's having an off game. I don't know what's going on. If the fact that he's wearing the armband is wearing heavy on him, he just doesn't seem to be super switched on and dialed in this game. So, and again, the marking in the box of their number 9 seems to be off. I don't know. Was it just you, or are we waiting for a miss on the pen? Absolutely. That pen exercised demons. I mean, I know Perot just slotted it away and he was a marksman, et cetera, but that was an exercising of some demons, not only because of Bamford. We just haven't scored a pen, it seems like, in a while. We don't get them. We never get the calls because it's England and the English refs. But that exercised some demons, and we deserved another pen, quite honestly, earlier in the game. So so happy for that. And I was actually calling for Somerville, but hey, we know now who's taking the pens, and I think hopefully, if for whatever reason Somerville does go off, we do get Joel Perot in. So cheers to everybody. I'll tell you what, no matter what, it's just such an enjoyable. It's so enjoyable to watch Leeds United again after last season. I mean, can we just have a moment of silence for that? I mean, we were watching absolute tripe football for so many months, and now we're actually able to watch some real lethality. And I talked about this in another stream, but I think that Farka is much more Klopp than he is maybe Bielsa or Pep. Just watching some of the highlights back, we got to mark that number 9. We've got to be tighter on him. He's got a little bit of talent. I'm watching the second goal. He's got some height on him in terms of he can climb the air over Sam Byram. I mean, so disappointing there for the marking. Byram did his best, but it was just needed to be a little bit better. and I think he's getting into some pockets of space. But battle of the midfield. So basically, if I just had to boil it down, battle of the midfield, Farka's got to kind of get that right. We've got to control midfield a little bit better. When is Boro going to press? When are they going to? They don't have the energy to press for another 45, my opinion. So what are the triggers going to be for them to press? Can we withstand that? And then Farkas subs. Who does he bring on to see the game out or to win the game? And it could be Nanto. I would love to see Nanto get a goal involvement here. I think it would be really massive for our December push, and it is December 2nd. So it's on. Let's take a quick look. I just want to take a quick look around the EFL, and then I'm going to jump off, and we'll watch the rest of the game, and hopefully be celebrating with 3 points in the bag. Sheffield Wednesday 1-up over Blackburn Rovers. Southampton 2-1 up over Cardiff. That's probably in the bag. Ipswich 2-0 over Coventry. Ipswich does ship goals. They haven't had a clean sheet in a while. They've been shipping over 2 goals a game. So, or at least 2 goals a game, except for the previous game where they shipped 1. So I don't know. I don't think, I'm of the opinion that it's not really, it's not over for Ipswich yet. I don't think they can really get comfortable until they get 3 goals. My humble opinion. Plymouth, Argyle 1-1 tied with Stoke. And it looks like we're kicking off here soon. So Swansea down against Huddersfield. Millwall up 1 against Sunderland. Birmingham 0-0 against Rotterdam. Swansea down against, I think I already said that one. And of course, Leeds United 3-2 Middlesbrough. Can we put this away? 2 soft goals, really disappointing. If we go back against this game, I think Meslier is going to be kicking himself. So no matter what happens in the following game, I really do want to see Meslier have a response this half. Mez, come on. One more last comment. 6 of you, just go ahead and smash the like if you could. Not just scoring today, although I put a 20 on it, so he probably won't. Kenneth, come on, man. He's going to score. He's going to get it. He's I want to see a goal, just a goal involvement of him. I would love to see it, but he's due. He's due. And he's got it a little bit about him. I like when him and obviously Cree are on the pitch. It's interesting. We'll probably have to utilize Bamford. Will Bamford get a goal involved? Will Bamford score? Hey, the game's in, so I'm all Bamford, aren't we? So will Bamford? I say that because Ruter's on a yellow, and Dan James is on a yellow, and can Ruter? This is a big time for Ruter. Can he be? Can he be the play careful? He's on a yellow. He cannot be sent off. So this is a big moment for him. Tight game. Look, how do I see it? I think we're going to get 1 goal. I think we're going to get 1 more goal. We have to shore up midfield. And Meslier or Pascal's got to get dialed in. All right, that's it. 8 of you, smash the like. Thanks, Saul. You can rewind it if you want to see my comments after the game. Back the Brinks up truck for Archie. Get him. Get this player in for 1 more year. I want 1 more year, Archie, at least. So re-sign him in January. Offer him a contract. Bye-bye, everybody. Leeds. Let's get these points.